To solve the following system of equations, we either need to use the elimination method or the substitution method. In this case, the elimination method is the best way to go, and I'll show you why the substitution method wouldn't really work. If we were to isolate either x or y in the second equation, we would have to, our last step, no matter what we did, would be dividing by the coefficient in front of that variable, right? And so just looking at this alone, I can tell that we're going to have a lot of decimals. 9 divided by 4 would give us a decimal. 5 divided by 4 would give us a decimal. And the same is true if we divided everything by 9, if we tried to substitute, or try to find the value of y to substitute. And the same is true for this equation up here. We'd have to divide everything by 11, which is nasty, or divide everything by 9. So what I would recommend is the elimination method instead, because we do have two like variables that have the same coefficient. The only problem is they have the same sign, but we can fix that very easily by multiplying the entire equation by a -1, which is what we're going to do here. When we multiply this by -1 times 4x will give us -4x. -1 times -9y will give us a +9y, and -1 times 5 will give us a -5. Now we can add on the first equation and combine them to eliminate our y variables. These will cancel each other out or be eliminated, and now we just add. 11 plus a -4 is the same thing as 11 minus 4, which is 7x, is equal to 19 plus -5, or 19 minus 5, will give us 14. Then 7 is being multiplied to x, so to isolate, we need to divide both sides by 7. These will cancel, giving us x is equal to 14 divided by 7, which is 2. The only two answer choices that have an x value of 2 are A and D, so we can eliminate B and C. And now, to figure out which is our correct answer, we just need to take 2 and plug it in for one of our two values of x. Let's use that second equation. So we'll have 4x minus 9y is equal to 5, and I'll plug 2 in for x. 4 times 2 minus 9y equals 5. When we multiply, 4 times 2, we'll get 8 minus 9y is equal to 5. Then we'll need to do opposite operations and subtract 8 from both sides. These will cancel, leaving us with -9y is equal to 5 minus 8 will give us -3. Now, -9 is being multiplied to y, so the opposite operation here is division. These will cancel, leaving us with y is equal to -3 over -9. Those negatives will cancel each other out, and we can go ahead and simplify by dividing the top and the bottom by the greatest common factor of 3. And altogether, that will give us y is equal to a +1/3, or the decimal 0.333, repeating, making answer choice A our correct answer.